We now return to SimCity 4. 6 buildings were destroyed at a cost of $570. Interesting. Pearl earrings complete. With ear-piercing singing. We're at the new Opera House. Lines form at the new Bureau of Bureaucracy. The dispatch finger fails. I apparently allowed this to burn while I was screwing around somewhere. I think it's referring to the stuff that I destroyed and then this deal that should take care of itself. Anyway. Where are we at? Right. We're going to put down some industry today. Let things go. And we're just going to fill this in and see what happens. If I want to maintain the high-tech industry, I suppose we'd better put something back here. A large plaza. Yeah, we can put it right there. Another little flower garden here. That's not it. Not it at all. Alright. Hopefully that'll start growing in. We need to go for speed. Another thing I noticed was growing in. Was this? It's finally seeing some stuff. We could see more though. So I'm going to go ahead and go ahead and maybe put some trees along the hill here. And maybe a little too much. Right now, I'll just fill that in. I don't know what I'm actually going to fill it in with. We'll come down here. And these people can't get to work because there's a very long commute time. Which makes sense. But as I am assuming that this will all develop into wealthy stuff up here eventually, maybe, I don't know. We only have a couple, so maybe it won't do that at all. Let's also put just a tiny little firehouse up here. Small fire station. Oh. Dispatch! Just as I was talking about it. Now where is fire anyway? Okay, we don't have any coverage out here, which might be foolish. We should probably have one here. Unless we want to water bomb it with the plane whenever they have an issue. Can shrink it though, this doesn't have to be too big. Oh boy, come on game. Jeez. Okay, well, half the neighborhood anyway. I'm sure it'll still go down here. Is this the private? This is the private school. Got 89 people, 89 kids are coming here. Well, I guess I can leave it. Put a library up there. I'm just thinking if we look at our data view here, like, it is right within an old people's enclave. Not a lot going on up there. So putting a private school down here would make a lot more sense. It would make a lot more sense. Alright, what else could we put here instead? Demolish the private school in this neighborhood. Is that a 4x3? Looks like a 4x3. I mean, it really doesn't need to be here. Because, I mean, it doesn't need to be here. Why is that available anyway? I feel like that should be full of houses. Why was that available? Let's rethink what we just did there. Again. Put that one there instead. Yeah, because I already destroyed that to put this here in the first place. Okay. Still not sure what to do with that. Maybe could put a little commercial area in there. I feel like we should save that for a building or something. So we can put a little cop shop right there at the corner. Alright, let's... Maybe we'll keep them small, though. That's a little too much, you know? That's just a little bit too much material for this neighborhood. I'm thinking maybe like a corner grocer or something. We don't want too many buildings here. Let's put a... Not that. Library. And the rest of that can just be tree. Okay. Yeah. That'll work for now. Let's let it go. I'm a little disappointed that that's not growing faster. Oh. So we're having some issue with transport, so I decided to put a rail station there. We'll see what comes of it. Just give it a minute here. Okay, okay. Well, that's not ideal. Do have the dirty in here. Put these down hoping there'd be more high tech. So I guess we gotta fill in more dirty to get more high tech. I didn't think so. Because now it's going to be fussy. Let's go with the high density and see what that does for me. That way we still leave this for landfill. That's about right. Lots of no jobs over here. No, fine. Continue the struggle. And now see this. Well, I mean, we'd get that there. This would be a good spot for some sort of sticky outy building. Something like, you know, that. I think we may have to come to terms with the fact that we're going to need a lot more. And especially during this long stretch, where there's not really an exit, I may wish to rethink my elevated highway. I mean, realistically what I could do is just elevate the whole highway and then do straight lines across and then connect everything up underneath them. I'm not sure how that would affect the bus system, though. Or attempting to get people to work via the rail. Are people even using the rail? That is not the right thing. Train station, yes. They're using that one. They are using that one. I feel there should probably be one here then. Like putting a bus stop right there. Good. Well, I don't understand the housing situation, other than maybe it's just unaffordable housing. But it's all a huge demand for low housing, low-income housing. Well, let's continue this idea then. Let's do a few medium dense. A few medium dense zones, especially nearby the university. You'd see probably quite a number. Better way to look at this. Then we may need to go and densify downtown again a bit more. It's not doing it because I'm going to have to eliminate these, but I feel like they'd end up being high value anyway. I don't know what to do with that now. Although it's actually like these guys that are the problem for jobs. I mean, with that and that and that, is it just too high land value or what? Should I maybe consider a medium density here? Big little apartment there. A lot of decaying. I think that means the people are moving out and they're being lived in by other people. We're not driving that demand. It is entirely possible I've driven people out. Is there... average income? It's not really... Okay, got a little bit of unhappiness over there. Well, let's just boost it forward a little bit. Maybe it needs to tick up. I could put more housing over here, but I had kind of intended that to be higher wealth, and I guess that's sort of how it works, is that when you build new stuff, low income goes in until it gentrifies, and then it flips again, and then eventually pushes people out. So now here, dirty and high tech. Well, yeah, I don't know. Oh, these high tech now? Now they're high tech. Must have driven the wealth factor up over here a little too high. Which is okay, because that was fully intended. Oh, and I fixed the loop here, so it's actually better. Trees over here are dying. You still have an awful lot of commercial demand. Which I guess then we'll just keep filling this area. Now seems to be doing what I want it to do. Big box row out here. That continue. I'm glad to see it's actually working, although now it's actually also creating high wealth commercial offices. Which I guess works. Oh boy. Just a ripple effect of rendering every time I zoom in and out. Well, I mean, what's the deal? You're upset because that... Well, it's too late for that now. Minimal damage from disaster. I wouldn't exactly call it a disaster. Swelled head Sims have brains in there, who demonstrated fine, strong intellectual achievement. So maybe that's it? We just don't have... Let's see, where is our education? I mean, it's good. It's not very high in the elderly. We're still doing very poorly, especially here. Do we really need more community colleges? I mean, this is actually almost 100 people still in it. We should probably actually look at that. It hasn't been screaming at me about funding for quite some time. We got a lot of stuff here. Oh boy. Like this city museum can go up in funding for a bit. We've got 4 kids going to school. I kind of fell off on funding these things a lot, didn't I? So why is that one getting away? Oh, this is the budget over here. This is the bus budget. I think we can maybe bring that back down to normal. That museum can go up. Yeah, no one's having kids anymore in this town, so we just have empty schools everywhere. How's the health situation? You could use a little bit more funding. You are... Why did you stop yelling at me about the funding situation? I guess because maybe there's enough places these people can go that the simulation is shifting them? Disease Research Center can handle the whole city by the look of it. Well, we just need a little bit longer to go until we can get to 50,000 people, which is nothing really more than a milestone. It's not a big deal or anything. Although something might unlock. I think this is the last episode in River City for a while. I think that it is struggling to process a lot of what is going on in town here. And I think that's going to be building on a hill if I do that. Well, I mean, I could do a different way, different orientation. But yeah, like it's definitely struggling. Thank you. Definitely struggling to keep things going here. Maybe this neighborhood would look better if I did trick there. We need the people, though. We need the... But the trick that I was doing with, you know, letting the spaces fill in green. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do there. Maybe I shouldn't have anything there. That's going to create quite a cliff when that develops. Well, first of all, should probably be a bus right here. And one right here. I'll have to figure out what to do with that. I guess it'll just be this way. Alright. Well, I had wanted better. Ooh, now we got manufactured. Stop. Hold the music. I wanted better opportunities for jobs. Well, now we can get them. Might turn into some manufacturing and high tech here if we're lucky. Right now, it's telling me it can't find any jobs or road connections, which I'm calling shenanigans on. It must really be far away. I have to speed things up here. Okay, just needed it. Ah. A new power plant. Okay, well, let's keep that. New power plant. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Yes, we do. I've been putting down a few things here lately. Should we go for that hydrogen power plant? High-tech industry, 4,000. Total city energy demand needs plus... Well, we can... Oops. Ah, right. I can't put it there. I can put it here. I'll do for now. What was that opened it? It was the jet fighter, which I need Area 51 for, which I still need the steam train and the ice cream truck to unlock, yeah. Well, we'll try doing that on my own. Although, you know, we're not really hurting for it, and if anything, I could just put more. I could flatten this out and just put a bunch up here, where it would make sense. I feel like this is not working out for me here. Now 30 people are using it. It's actually being used. Not parking it there, though. Okay. Can we go now? No, they're still working on the fire, apparently. It burned down. Okay, what's the deal here, then? Let's pause for a moment. Fire... We have nobody out here, is the deal, I guess. Okay, well, that should probably be remedied. Like, should it be there, or should I have it dispatch out of this? Probably for coverage sake, since this area right here seems to be pretty bad anyhow. I guess, I mean, I'm reluctant to destroy stuff, but I guess that's just dirty shit right there, so. 2 engines, 1 engine. That overlaps a lot. Yeah, let's just do 1, it's fine. Doesn't have to have anything else. Okay. No water. There's absolutely no way we're out of water. It's just gotta be some pipe problem. Well, they are moving in over here, so I guess we can continue this little development along the way. Put some speed into it and hope this starts developing. Well, we do. Landfill is an issue, huh? Alright. Stop. So now we are having an issue with the... Okay. Zoom out. I mean, we're fine-ish. We're now 51, okay. So, what we can do here, put down another recycling plant. And we'll just put one more little strip. It's gotta be 2. Well, fine. So you're not doing too hot, huh? 73% capacity used. So why are you not 100% capacity used? Well, anyway. I mean, my dispatch failed, for crying out loud. I totally sent trucks there, and it's not really my fault that you didn't get there, is it? Looks like we got some Oh no, these are the good ones too. Low demand for the good value stuff. Got abandoned for the crap. Well, yeah, you developed wrong. That's your fault. Really hoping they'd gotten rid of any demand whatsoever for that. Oh good, look at that now. Well, it's either hope it develops over here, or comes back into that. Or go through here and curate out some more of the bad stuff. This worked before when I did this, so... Okay. Okay. No. That's not working out so hot. I'm just not sure. There's so much demand. Okay, well, look at what this is doing, though. This is actually giving me the mansion row instead of being up here, which is weird because my understanding is that elevation is what causes the land value to be really high. So you'd think we'd have all sorts of mansions up here. Is it because they're living too close together? I don't know. We're still getting all kinds of demands here. So is it... Let me check here. That's medium wealth, high wealth, high wealth, medium wealth, medium wealth. So am I doing wrong then? Trying to get big box stores? I guess so. Like, there's no low income commercial, which is all this demand right here. And this neighborhood looks really nice, so I don't think we're going to get any of that type. Low wealth commercial development. What to do, what to do. Oh. For starters, not that. We need density over here. I've made the town a little too nice. I'm gonna need to maybe make a little commercial area out here just so we have something low enough, low wealth enough for people to be able to shop at it. I don't think we need that anymore. Yeah. All right. Well, having killed all this demand, I don't know what to do. I guess, if we make a tiny little town, we'll get those dealt with, but at the same time, we'll add to the demand as well, because every time you start a new town, it does that. Plus, we'll get ag demand again. We've conquered the agriculture demand. It's going to come back. Oh boy. I may have to turn city detail off. This is a little bit chunky here. Getting a little too crazy. Of course, if we move on to another area, we won't have to deal with that. So maybe, let's go ahead. Go out to the region here. Taking a long time to save this game too, or this city. I didn't recall having as much trouble with Garden City, and Garden City is comparable in size. Maybe it's just because of big... I mean, if you look at it though, like there's way more sprawl here. Somehow I managed to compact a lot of the population into higher density, which doesn't make any sense because there's tons of apartments around here. It's weird. It's weird. They've got the same population, but River City is much more sprawled out. Anyway, I could finish developing this area. I kind of want to save this city, though, for the end. I was thinking of doing it, but because we'd be spending so much time there, there would be a lot of episodes stuck in one place. I'd like to try and wrap up the rest of this stuff. I guess I could develop the mountain out here again, although that's kind of boring. I'll do landscaping on my own, unless you want to see it. But I think I'll just have a mountain out here. Maybe a few tiny towns could be put out here. I still like the idea of that one just absolutely small, very dense town, but I don't know how I would do it. Like maybe I could do it here. Do it there, and then do like the little industrial town that supports it, power, trash, all the utilities, and then do like a surround of a couple farmvilles so that it completes that demand as well. Maybe we'll do that there. Yeah. Because I don't want to put all of these as something just to run a road out. I do want one here. I do want one there. I guess I'll put one there. That one there. I don't know. Maybe a few podunks. It depends on how much ag we've got to eat up. But I would like to start wrapping this series up. And maybe get another, I don't know, dozen episodes out of it. Well, I mean, once we get to the cities, we're talking at least, 3 to 5 episodes apiece. But yeah, for the rest of it, I want the map to start filling in. So maybe I'll do that. I'll go ahead and build this mountain. And then we'll come in here and, I don't know, I could work on the beach going to this city, kind of fill that in. I think, though, I don't know what the easiest way to make a beach is going to be, because it has to be just below the water level, but then the land has to be just below that, otherwise it drops off a cliff. So I'm going to have to do something really funky with how I want beaches to work here. I'll figure it out. Anyway, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.